Sometimes we watch movies to unwind with a good laugh. But other times, maybe when we've just been through a rough patch and need to really lean into the drama of it all, we want a movie to give us a cathartic cry. Netflix has plenty of hilarious comedies, but they also have an excellent selection of tearjerkers. Next time you feel the urge to pour yourself a glass of wine and get out the tissues, check out one of the many gorgeously emotional movies on Netflix. From classic 80s romances to powerful real-life stories, we've gathered 10 favorites. 10. American Symphony, 2023. Jon Batiste is a wildly talented and popular musician who projects positive energy. But outside of the celebrity spotlight, he spends much of his time in the hospital tending to his wife, writer Suleika Jaed, who is battling leukemia. This documentary is a tender portrait of spouses faced with suffering no one should have to endure, and finding it in their hearts to love and support one another through all the devastation.
Would this remission last years and then come back? We don't know.
I honestly don't know how to hold such extreme.
You have to confront the brutal reality.
9. Pieces of a Woman, 2020. Pieces of a Woman paints an unsparing portrait of a woman, Vanessa Kirby, who loses her baby just after giving birth. The film is a tough watch and one of the most deeply emotional movies on Netflix, but it stands out for its transporting performances and potent portrayal of grief and the physical and emotional toll of motherhood.
I have to face this. I am facing this. I am facing it! I am facing this! Who cares about what they think? This is about me. This is about my life.
8. All the Bright Places, 2020. All the Bright Places is a sensitive romance following two outsiders, Elle Fanning and Justice Smith, who are both dealing with personal traumas. They strike up a romance, but find they can't escape their demons, and the film brings back all the grand emotions of one's teen years.
We'll call you the freak, right?
Sometimes I get into these dark moods.
Did you look into that support group I told you to check out? I want you to think about it.
People don't like messy.
We're different.
7. Roma, 2018. This beautifully shot black and white film draws heavily from acclaimed director Alfonso Cuarón's childhood to tell the poignant story of a young maid, Yalitza Aparicio, in 70s Mexico City. Using both personal and political elements, the film, one of the most critically praised emotional movies on Netflix, shines a light on the struggles of a character who is overlooked and misunderstood by much of the world around her.
Buenas noches, Claire. Buenas noches, Sophie.
6. The Impossible, 2012. What would you do if your family's vacation was hit by a natural disaster? The Impossible, adapted from the true story of a family that lived through the massive trauma of the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami in Thailand, features powerhouse performances from Naomi Watts and Ewan McGregor as parents who, along with their 3 sons, managed to survive the unthinkable. The film will have your heart pounding and your emotions running high with its stunning story of resilience.
Thank you so much. You're good at it.
Agda Joseph Morton.
You're looking for your family.
I'll look in all the hospitals and I'll look in all the shelters. I will find them, I promise you that.
5. The Vow, 2012. The Vow, based on a true story, tells the tale of a young couple who get into a horrific car accident. While one of them, Rachel McAdams, suffers a severe injury and loses all her memories, the other, Channing Tatum, does not, and husband and wife are left to pick up the pieces of a relationship that's been put through the ringer.
And how they change our lives forever. But what if one day you could no longer remember any of them?
Kate, you're in the hospital. You were in a car accident.
Any pain?
My head hurts, doctor.
I'm trying to save what we have.
I hope one day I can love the way that you love me.
You figured it out once.
4. A Walk to Remember, 2002. Any movie based on a Nicholas Sparks book is guaranteed to make us tear up, and A Walk to Remember is no exception. Teen Queen Mandy Moore plays a good girl who's the daughter of a minister. She catches the attention of a bad boy, Shane West, and they start a tentative relationship. But things become complicated when she reveals a heartbreaking diagnosis.
Nice sweater. Thank you.
She was misunderstood.
You're asking me for help?
Please.
Okay. Hey, Carter. So I'll see you after school?
I'm in your dreams. Listen, Jamie, I was hoping we could...
We see good friends.
3. Out of Africa, 1985. Sometimes you just want to lose yourself in a sweeping historical epic. The swoon-inducing blockbuster Out of Africa, also starring, you guessed it, Meryl Streep, is made for those moments. The film, which takes place in the early 20th century, stars Streep as a Danish baroness who gets into a marriage of convenience and journeys to Africa, where she meets a handsome big-game hunter, Robert Redford, and embarks on a tragically fated romance.
It's an odd feeling, farewell. Men go off to be tested, for courage. And if we are tested at all, it's for patience, for doing without.
Is life really so damn simple for you?
Perhaps I ask less of it than you do.
I don't believe that at all.
2. Falling in Love, 1984. When it comes to on-screen emotion, nobody can top Meryl Streep. In fact, she's so good that she's on this list twice. In Falling in Love, Streep and Robert De Niro play married strangers who find themselves drawn to each other and get into a classic will they or won't they affair that takes us on a melodramatic journey. While the film was a box office bomb, we can't argue with seeing Streep and De Niro go through all the highs and lows of forbidden romance.
Sorry.
I was trying to remember where I saw you. The books. Yeah, I was the guy that dropped everything and you helped me.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
He's a friend. We take the train together and I like him.
1. Places in the Heart, 1984. Sally Field won her second Best Actress Oscar, and gave a famous acceptance speech, yep, we really like her, for her role as a Texas mother coping with the sudden death of her husband during the Great Depression. As she attempts to rebuild her life and revive the family farm, she learns valuable lessons about chosen family, race, and how we stay strong and find community during times of hardship.
Once and for all, we can't do it. Now you best stop thinking about it before you end up killing yourself.
Now you listen to me. I don't care if it kills me. I don't care if it kills you. I'm not gonna give up. If we lose this place, I'm gonna lose what's left of my family. I'm not gonna let that happen.
May I please have the stamps?
Frank Spalding.
Thanks for watching our countdown of the top 10 most emotional movies on Netflix. We hope this list gave you some great recommendations for your next movie night. Don't forget to let us know in the comments which of these movies tugged at your heartstrings or if we missed any hidden gems. If you loved this video, give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for more amazing movie recommendations, reviews, and rankings. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest uploads.